Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are we feeling? We're good? We're good? So I heard on good authority, the group this morning was lots of loud and very full of cheer, so we've got to beat them because the MC this morning is one of my very good friends. There's a little bit of competition going on today. Can I have a yes? Yeah? Very good. Well, welcome to the International College of Management Sydney, the International Sports College of Australia and Aspire Institute, November 2023 graduation ceremony. Round of applause. Now I have some serious stuff to talk about. I know we're all excited and we're in a very beautiful building. But the first thing first is, please make sure your mobile phones are turned off, okay? It's very awkward. So make sure now those are turned off. And could I also ask you to make sure that the aisle is kept clear? Now, in the very unlikely event there is an emergency, what we do is we clear out the back and we go in front of the main building. So you know as we drove in the main building, yeah? That is our emergency point where we all gather, but it's very unlikely. We also ask you to refrain from taking photographs, okay? Now, we have a professional photographer here. His name's Ben. He's going to take some beautiful photographs of our graduands as they're receiving their testamas, and those will be available for you free online at the end of the ceremony. So please avoid taking photographs because the flash in that can sometimes throw it off or get in way in the aisle. But what we do encourage is lots and lots of clapping and cheering. Today is a celebration, not just for you guys present, but it is also for all of our graduands, friends and family, and those joining us on live stream around the world. I believe there's a few hundred joining us from live stream, so hello to you all and welcome. Now, whenever you can, please make them feel as big a part of the ceremony as those of us in the room today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I see lots of familiar faces, but for those of you who don't know me, my name is Nicole Venter. I am the Senior Program Manager for Fashion, Events and Marketing, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. Now, I did ask permission for this, because who are my event students? Do we get a wave? Who's the event students? There you are. We never mess with an event students program, so I had to ask permission. But I wanted to share something with you as well. My youngest had his trial school day for kindergarten on Monday. And when he came back, I said to him, what was the best thing? And he said to me, Mom, I got to do maths all day. All right? He's a bit of a nerd like me, it comes with the territory. And you can imagine how proud I was when your son tells you he got to do maths all day. But I don't think that even comes close to how proud your family, your friends, those of you online that are watching, and how proud you should be of yourselves today for everything you've achieved. It's a huge journey. There's a lot of challenges that come with it. And I just wanted to say it's my absolute honor to be your MC at your graduation today. So on that note, would everyone please be upstanding for the official party? Please be seated.
Hi everyone, my name is Hayley and I'm a proud Guppi Yalungi woman, a descendant of the Western Sunset people of far north Queensland, and English, Danish and Italian ancestors.
Hi, my name is Zali. I'm a proud Indigenous woman of Western Australia.
In this great island home of ours, Australia, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Australians have lived and practiced their culture for tens of thousands of years.
Today, each and every one of us who live on this great land can be a part of the continuing of these ancient cultures.
By acknowledging the traditional owners of the land and waters on which we are standing.
We would like to pay respects to all elders past, present and future.
Congratulations everybody on your graduation day.
I would also like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which this graduation ceremony is taking place, and recognising their connection to land, water and community, and pay my respect to elders past and present. On behalf of the official party, staff and faculty, we cordially welcome you graduands, family and friends here in Manly, and in our iconic campus. It is beautiful. And around the globe to our graduation ceremony with graduands attending both on campus and online simultaneously. For all guests here on campus and graduands and families around Australia and overseas, there are lots of ways that you can get involved. For example, today you could post lots of photos on social media with the hashtag ICMS graduation. So that one. So take a note of that one. And then you'll be able to see yourself all over ICMS social media as well to celebrate. I also just wanted for a moment to acknowledge our friends graduating online today. We want to make this day as special as possible. So in breaking with the norm a little bit, we are going to ask everyone in a moment in the chapel to stand. including the official party members, turn around and face the camera up on the chapel balcony. So, once standing, we're going to ask you to give a warm round of applause, clap, cheer, whatever you need to do that you think will reflect to celebrate those that are graduating online today. So if I could ask everyone to please stand and turn around. And if we could please, our photographer will also be taking the opportunity for a group photo. Clap, cheer, celebrate as loud as you can. That was perfect. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Academic Board. Dr. Stuart Wiggins, our Pro Vice Chancellor of Employability and our Registrar. Dr. Emma Wong, Associate Dean of Scholarship and Civic Leadership. Janine Wardrop, our Course Administrator for Events. Dr. Jae-Won Kang, our Program Manager for Property and Sports. Dr. Mirren Locke, our Program Manager for Tourism, Hospitality and Events. Dr. Bedel Sekendez, our Program Manager for ISCO. Dr. Shengeto Chadropa, our Senior Lecturer Postgraduate. And last but definitely not least, Linda Carlson, our Head of English Language and Foundation Programs. Part of the success of our institution is its international reputation. We are called the International College. Today, we recognise the success of our graduates who represent 22 countries today from around the world with our traditional flag ceremony both here in the chapel and on screen. Please be on the lookout for staff and students carrying your flag for this procession, and feel free to applaud and clap as loud as you like as that flag proceeds. The flags are Australia, Bangladesh, China, France, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Kenya, Republic of Korea, Nepal, New Zealand, Nigeria, Philippines, Poland, the Russian Federation, Sierra Leone, Spain, Sweden, Taiwan, Thailand, United Kingdom, and Vietnam. Thank you. And could I ask everyone to please be upstanding for the national anthem performed today by Fiona Trelure.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair. Beneath a radiant southern cross, we'll toil with hearts and hands to make this commonwealth of ours renowned of all the lands. For those who come across the seas, we've boundless plains to share. With courage let us all combine to advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Thank you, Fiona, for the beautiful rendition of our national anthem. I wish I could sing like that. Could I ask everyone to please be seated again? So, ladies and gentlemen, I am now very pleased to introduce our guest speaker for today's ceremony, Dr. Tiffany Legendre. Now, Dr. Tiffany Legendre will be joining us through a pre-recorded video, as she is based in Houston, Texas, where she is the Associate Professor within the Conrad Hilton College of Global Hospitality Leadership at the University of Houston, Texas. But Dr. Legendre is an alumni of ICMS, and that is why we've asked her to speak today, having completed a Bachelor of Business in Hospitality Management in 2007. With her expertise and leadership in the field, we are honored to have her address us today.
Greetings from Houston, Texas. It is truly an honor to share my journey with the next generation of ICMS graduates. My name is Tiffany Legendre, a profound ICMS alumna from the class of 2007, where I earned a Bachelor of Business in Hospitality Management. Today, I stand before you as a tenured associate professor at the esteemed Conrad and Hilton College of Global Hospitality Leadership at the University of Houston. While I take pride in my achievements, I owe a profound debt of gratitude to ICMS. It was here that my dream of becoming an educator in hospitality management took root. ICMS's comprehensive curriculum, which masterfully melds theoretical knowledge with hands-on experience, was pivotal in honing my analytical and problem-solving capabilities. My invaluable stint at the Four Seasons Hotel Sydney, facilitated by ICMS's internship program, was instrumental in shaping my understanding of exceptional service and the intricate dynamics of the food service industry. Navigating the challenges of the Four Seasons interview process was no small feat. But with the rigorous training and experiences at ICMS, those challenges seemed surmountable. ICMS instilled in me the confidence and knowledge to tackle complex industry scenarios head-on. I remain eternally grateful to the mentors and professors at ICMS who believed in me and my potentials. Doctors Jill McRae and Simon Pawson, luminaries in higher education, were particularly influential. They taught me the art of transforming weaknesses into strength, giving me the courage to chart an ambitious path forward. Post-ICMS, my journey spanned 3 countries, each offering its own set of challenges and rewards. Time and again, I was pleasantly surprised by the pervasive influence of the ICMS network. From alumni to former professors, I encountered numerous ICMS connections, all ready to extend a helping hand. And now at the University of Houston, the strength and reach of this network continues to astound me. Many of my peers have risen to remarkable heights, and our shared ICMS bond has been invaluable in my endeavors, particularly in research and mentoring future hospitality leaders. To the bright-eyed graduates before me, treasure the relationship you've nurtured at ICMS. Understand that every peer might be a future leader, a mentor, or a collaborator. Always remain open to guidance, and know that the ICMS alumni community, myself included of course, stands ready to support you. As you embark on your professional journey, dare to venture outside your comfort zone and always strive for innovation. With an ICMS degree in hand, the world is indeed your oyster. Your passion, combined with the resources and network that ICMS offers, will be the cornerstone of your success. Congratulations on this monumental achievement, and may your futures be bright and filled with endless opportunities. Always remember, you're ICMS.
While Dr. Legendre can't hear me, I'm sure we're all very thankful for her kind and insightful words. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now very pleased to introduce to you Mr. Richard Galski, ICMS board member, to say a few words.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, both here and abroad, esteemed faculty members, honoured guests, proud parents, graduands, good afternoon. Today we gather to celebrate a major milestone in your lives, your graduation. I expect that as you sit in this beautiful chapel, you are feeling a mix of emotions: excitement, relief, and perhaps even a hint of nostalgia. First and foremost, let us take a moment to express gratitude to those who supported you throughout this journey. To your families and your friends who've stood by you through thick and thin, they deserve a big thank you for their unwavering love and encouragement. To your dedicated teachers and mentors who've guided you, challenged you, believed in you, another thank you is in order. Graduation marks the end of one chapter in your lives and the beginning of another. Reflecting on your time at ICMS, everyone can see how much you've grown, academically, intellectually, and personally. Most of you will have arrived on campus unsure of what the future might hold. Today, you leave as confident graduates, ready to face the world and make a positive impact. But a word of warning: your journey may not follow a straight path. There will likely be some twists and turns along the way. I always knew I wanted to be a corporate lawyer. I studied law at Sydney University. I won scholarships to study abroad. I earned a master's degree in England. And then I travelled for a year, expecting to return home to begin my career as a corporate lawyer. But just then, Australia went into a severe recession. Out of the blue, while travelling overseas, I was contacted by one of my first-year professors. It appears that one of my professors in England had recommended me as a lecturer for university. He was then the Dean of the University of New South Wales, and he offered me a full-time position. I'd never thought of becoming an academic. I enjoyed my time at UNSW, and while there, a friend suggested I could become a barrister and write opinions for him while I was teaching. Seemed like a good idea to me, so I became a barrister. And then a few years later, I went to the bar full-time. Now, because I had the good fortune of having convinced, some might even say hoodwinked, a large number of former students into believing that I knew everything about the subjects that I taught, they briefed me at the bar. I ran a number of very interesting, high-profile cases when once more, out of the blue, I was approached to join a boutique tax law firm as a partner. The moral of my story is that your paths will lead you in more than one direction. My advice to you is to take every opportunity. Do your best in your current roles, but be open to new opportunities as they arise. As you prepare to enter the next phase of your lives, I would like to share some thoughts that I hope will help guide you in your future endeavours. First, never stop learning. There will always be challenges and uncertainties in your lives. We are still experiencing the trials and tribulations of the global pandemic. We are facing the prospect of serious economic disruption due to climate change. And the world is being shaken by a major conflict in Eastern Europe and the Middle East. The world is changing rapidly, and you need to keep up with the latest developments. But more than that, you need to cultivate curiosity and a passion for knowledge which transcends disciplines and boundaries. Seek out new perspectives, challenge your assumptions, and explore new horizons. Learning is not only a means to an end, but an end in itself. As you prepare to leave the safe confines of ICMS, you have an obligation to recognise the responsibilities that come with your privilege of education. You've been equipped with knowledge and skills that can make the world a better place. Use that education not just for personal gain, but also to serve others and help those in need, and to contribute positively to society. In closing, take a moment to savour the achievement that you celebrate today. The road to graduation was not an easy one, but it was undoubtedly worth it. As you move forward, carry forward the lessons you have learned, the friendships you have forged, and the memories that will travel with you into your bright futures. You are the leaders of tomorrow. Congratulations to the class of 2023.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gelsky, for those wise words as we send our graduands into the world today. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now very pleased to introduce our Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Learning and Teaching, Dr. Heidi Lisieux, to the podium.
Okay. Thank you, Nicole, and good afternoon to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, guests, parents, and our wonderful graduates here in the chapel as well as online. Today we celebrate a key milestone marked by academic achievements. This is a truly special day for you, and personally I'm absolutely delighted that I can celebrate this day with you today. I can also say that the faculty and all staff here at ICMS are proud of your achievements. Today, as you formally graduate, you become part of the ICMS Alumni Network. It's been mentioned earlier, and I really like to encourage you to stay connected and utilize this network. Since you started your academic journey with us in 2020, 2021, you have braved through lockdowns and embarked on online studying during the global pandemic. And since then, the world around us has changed. Of course, you may think change is part of life, or as Heraclitus once said, the only constant in life is change. But I want to draw on revolutionary changes that have entered our lives just recently through the advancements of artificial intelligence technologies. Our world is yet again in the midst of a transformative period influenced by rapid innovations in technology. What is new is that AI tech is not just for tech wizards anymore. I think the year 2023 will be remembered as the year artificial intelligence became democratized, when it fell into the hands of everyday Australians and students who quickly grasped it to help make their work and lives easier. In the wake of such rapid advancements, academics were asking the question, are we dumbing down or wising up? Will generative AI change the way we think? So as we began to see the potential, we also started to understand the challenges it posed for us, for businesses, for governments, including the impact it will have on jobs and whether it could be an existential threat to humanity. As we know, AI is already influencing our lives, and it certainly is transforming your future workplaces. According to Gartner, the global artificial intelligence market size is projected to expand at a compound annual growth rate of 37% from 2023 to 2030. So in light of this, the Australian government is questioning whether the nation has the professional knowledge and the workers to become a leader in this industry. At ICMS, our curricula have been designed to foster technology skills among our graduates, emphasizing technology and information literacy. So this is one of our graduate capabilities. We have 7 graduate capabilities here at ICMS, and one is around technology and information literacy. At the center of this capability stands that our graduates can use technology to interact and also to collaborate with others in such a rapidly changing world, with the ability to gather and interpret relevant information, to develop accurate judgments in an ethical and responsible manner. So, with these fast-paced changes in our environment, though, we certainly had been challenged. We now want and we need to embed the latest addition to our literacies in our courses. And this new literacy is called AI literacy. We did encourage classroom debates and in-class activities using several AI tools early on this year, but at that point in time, we didn't use it for assessments. Yet, despite these technological advances, the fundamental skills which we have embedded in our courses and which our graduates are expected to have achieved, I like to argue, have remained the same. And these are the ability to critically reflect, to assess technological applications, to be able to analyze data comprehensively, to evaluate the accuracy and appropriateness, but more importantly, to make responsible judgments and ethical decisions. These are all essential human and professional skills still required. They have probably become even more essential attributes now, and as you are going forward into your futures. Our graduates, you have been prepared not just to meet the demands of the workplace with industry-relevant skills, but also to navigate complexities and to make such responsible decisions. Now you will have to apply these skills to a much wider set of opportunities, and you also need to navigate the risks. For example, the risk of biases, hallucinations, and the lack of emotional intelligence of such AI tools. You certainly will need to keep learning, and you also need to stay curious. The essential human aspects, such as empathy, service orientation, ethical behavior, and critical thinking, I like to emphasize. These remain pivotal as ever, as you, our wonderful graduates of today, move forward in your professional journeys. These attributes, I will hope, will guide you in making conscientious decisions to serve those around you positively when using any tools and any technology. So on your day of graduation, I'd like to encourage you to reflect on your experience here at ICMS and to set an intent for your personal values you wish to live by as you are navigating the future with intelligence, both artificial and natural. Again, congratulations on your achievements, and we wish you all the very best for your exciting journey ahead. I am now pleased to introduce Registrar Dr. Stuart Wiggins to formally certify the eligibility of those who have met the requirements for their awards today.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, we have with us today graduands having their awards conferred online and also here in the Chiretti Chapel. It gives me great pleasure to certify that all of the candidates being conferred today have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Board for the degrees, diplomas and certificates that they are to be awarded. Would all candidates, wherever you are in the world, please stand.
In the name of the Academic Board and by my authority as Deputy Vice-Chancellor Learning and Teaching, I admit each of you present on campus and those online in absentia and those graduating in absentia to the awards for which you have qualified. Please be seated. I would now like to welcome Janine Wardrop, Course Coordinator Events, to present our first group of recipients.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will have noticed that the ICMS Ceremonial Mace is in attendance at this graduation ceremony. Before commencing with the awards, we would like to present to you a short video of our founder, Darryl Courtney O'Connor, explaining the background and the significance of the mace.
The mace is an essential part of official ceremonies in education institutions around the world. The mace signifies the strength and authority of the institution and its ability to confer awards on its graduates. The ICMS mace is a physical representation of who we are at ICMS. It has a spiritual whakapapa connotation. Whakapapa is a Maori word that connotes legacy and the connectivity between our past, our present, and our future. Whakapapa at ICMS is central to our institution, reminding us of where we have come from, what we are today, and what we may be in the future. As a member of the ICMS community, you belong to the ICMS Whakapapa. The design of the ICMS mace captures the culture and history of our institution and its founding family. Its crown is a metallic model of the iconic castle building, known around the world. On the four-sided head of the mace, you will see the heraldically designed, registered and approved shield of the ICMS, portraying the castle with our college colours. The heraldic approved motto of the college: vision, integrity, purpose. The founding family shield, which depicts the great southern lands, the Southern Ocean, the Southern Cross in the sky, the Southern Alps of New Zealand, and the Red Centre of Australia. With the heraldic approved motto of this founding family: faith, courage, perseverance. The collar recognises the traditional owners of the land, the Gamagal people. And the bands around the staff of the mace represent significant events at ICMS. The timber column on which all of this is carried is encircled by carved statements that depict our stories over the past 25 years, linking our past, our present, and allowing for space for more stories to be added in the future, our whakapapa.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the highlight of all our days, the conferral of the awards. In recognition of that fact, we would like to remind you that at ICMS, we preserve and respect the protocols of graduation. It is also traditional to acknowledge the success of each graduate at the moment that they receive their award, and with a round of applause for each graduate as their award is announced and received. With some of the soon-to-be graduates online and some in the chapel, we would like to encourage those present in Manly to celebrate the success of the online graduates in the same way that we encourage the online graduates to be celebrating each colleague that receives their award here in the chapel. Family, friends and other guests, please join in with the celebrations. Maybe make an Instagram post with the hashtag ICMS graduation also. I would now like to present Deputy Vice-Chancellor Dr Hardy Lasser and member of the ICMS Board of Directors Richard Gelsky to the stage to present the awards. Thank you. I present to you the graduands whom you have admitted to the following awards. Diploma of Business Sports Management, graduating online, Samuel Wallace Thompson. Diploma of Sports Management, High Performance, graduating on campus, William Hickey. Ella Johnston. Paris Morrison. And graduating online, Carlos Bio. Bachelor of Event Management. Graduating on campus, Sarah Brown. Vidisha Showan. Priscilla Clonan. Amy Cross. Alexandria Graham. Rania Mikos. Chloe Perkins. And graduating online, Hayley Rosendale. Bachelor of Hospitality Management. Graduating on campus, Nora Bukic. Neve Duffy. Jamie Dunn. Alyssa Abini. Lily Ray Grosvenor. Claricity Halem. Alex Cameron Hewitt. Mai Han Hong. Heesu Jun. Yu Chen Lu. Katrina Wing Carlo. Chloe Lyons. Sophie Meek. Pak Hei Ng. Huang Puan Nguyen. Phuong An Nguyen. Duc Man Nguyen. Lydia Oreshkin. Rochelle Marie Paps. Thi Tao Nan Tran. Hei Tuong Giselle Wong. Jasmine Wren. I would now like to welcome Dr. Jae Won Kang, Program Manager for Sports and Property, to present the remaining undergraduate awards.
Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, ICM was founded 27 years ago in 1996. Before introducing the next graduate, would you like to share with you a little of rich history of college?
From its origins in 1996 as a specialised college of education, today ICMS has more than 2,000 students at any given time from around the world, gaining qualifications in a diverse range of fields. ICMS founder and chairman Daryl Courtney O'Connor AM noted a demand within his hotel chain for graduates with well-rounded qualifications that encompass traditional degree-level learning, but who also had real-world skills and experience and the confidence to excel in the all-important interpersonal aspects of their roles. Speaking to other business leaders, Mr. Courtney O'Connor realised this was a demand which was reflected throughout the economy at large. He set about to correct what he saw as a gap within traditional university-level education, with its lack of industry skill set in learning and teaching. So, in 1996, the International College of Tourism and Hospitality Management was founded with 50 students. The college took on the lease of the former St. Patrick's Seminary campus and undertook extensive renovations, even winning an award from UNESCO for heritage conservation. In 1999, the college reached 500 student enrolments and in 2004 won first place in the Australian Tourism Award for Excellence in Education. As the college continued to grow, Mr. Courtney O'Connor noted that graduates were being snapped up by the banking sector. He discovered that it was the ICMS graduates' practical and service-centric approach that was making all the difference to the industry. 2005 was a big year. The college rebranded to become the International College of Management Sydney, ICMS, which better reflected the management focus of the range of business degrees being offered. The following year, ICMS was officially accredited as a higher education institution. The 1,000 student milestone was reached in 2008. In 2013, ICMS was accredited to deliver postgraduate qualifications. Pathway provider Aspire Institute was established in 2014. And in 2017, a second pathway institution, the International Sport College Australia, ISCA, was launched. In 2015, ICMS noted a demand from students for a convenient city location and established a campus in the heart of Sydney's CBD. The 2020-21 COVID-19 global pandemic may have slowed down international student enrolments, but prompted the college to invest heavily in technology and brought forward the plan to offer online degrees. One of our most recent milestones was reaching 10,000 graduates in 2022.
Deputy Vice Chancellor, I present to you graduates whom you have admitted to the following bachelor degrees. Bachelor of Business, International Tourism, graduating on campus. Saris Hannah Coleman. Bachelor of Property, Development, Investment, and Valuation, graduating on campus. Ursula A.B. Yen Wee Lin. Yuval Pinto. Larissa Tomlin. Graduating online, Callum Caspers. Bachelor of Business, Sports Management, graduating on campus. Christopher Anania. Charlotte Bartholomew. Christopher Bramley. Madeline Coy. Jackson Edney. Andrew James Ray Freeman. Robert Ian Grant. Jordan Robert Green. Darcy Hickey. Lucas Jonah Cohn. Marco Levi. Bianca Perry. Mark Thomas Ray. Jordan Smith. I now would like to welcome Dr. Mirin Lok, Program Manager, Tourism, Hospitality and Event, to present the graduate from the postgraduate program.
One of the most powerful tools available to our graduates is the alumni community in which they're welcome today. The community is over 10,000 strong. We'd like to share some important information on this fantastic network.
Welcome to the ICMS Global Alumni Network. ICMS is home to the brave and ambitious. We're proud of our incredible community of more than 10,000 ICMS alumni worldwide. Our alumni have gone on to achieve great personal success in their professional lives. From hotel GMs to business owners, our alumni stand out for their people-centered leadership approach. Those who choose ICMS do so because of the personal approach and connectedness of our community. And when they graduate, these same values help our community excel in their roles. The mark of this commitment to the success of others means that one day you may be inspired to share your talent and expertise by mentoring new students along their own professional journey, invest in the future success of aspiring leaders by offering a scholarship, or engage and train our students in your own workplaces as part of the exemplary ICMS Professional Placement Programme.
Our alumni continue to be part of our community long after graduation. Wherever you are, we are with you for life, providing the opportunities to stay connected, to grow your career, and give back in meaningful ways. Learning does not stop when you graduate. As an ICMS alum, you can continue to benefit from professional development by attending masterclasses, webinars, postgraduate courses, and alumni events.
We encourage you to continue to build strong professional networks. Who knows if a fellow alum will become your next employer, mentor, or investor. Your professional network can help you make valuable connections in your industry, be a source of ideas and inspiration, help you to grow your personal brand, exchange best practice knowledge, get career advice and support, and build your confidence. No matter which discipline you study
or the career path you choose,
your fellow alumni are here to help make your vision a reality.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the graduates who are admitted to the following postgraduate degrees. Graduate Certificate in Event Management, graduating on campus, Chloe Beavers. Graduating online, Stefania Alamova. The Graduate Certificate of Business, Tourism and Hospitality Marketing, graduating on campus, Amal Uday Apasani. Sunny Tumang. The Master of Event Management, graduating on campus, Kim Nan Ha. Javika Israni. Yi Chun Ye. And graduating online, Melanie Louise Swindells. Master of Management, Tourism and Hospitality, graduating on campus, Alexander Borisov. Cherry May Francisco de la On. Hyun Tu Don. Sarah Esther Diaz Gonzalez. Daria Raj AJ Singh Jala. Tran Lan Phuong Nguyen. Tra Mai Nguyen. Rishabh Bai Sapkota. Shireen Youssef. And graduating online, Kong Yi. We'd also like to acknowledge all of the students graduating in absentia today. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Mr. Gelski, that completes the presentation of today's graduates.
It is now my pleasure to call on Alexander Borisov, who has graduated today with a Master of Management in Tourism and Hospitality, to speak on behalf of the graduating group.
Good afternoon, everybody. Members of ICMS board, staff and faculty members, my fellow graduates and their families, and many, many, many of online viewers who are watching it from the comfort of their homes. My fellow graduates, or how we say in Mother Russia, dear comrades. Soon you'd be going through your job interviews, and one of the questions would be, how do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, 5 years ago, I couldn't even imagine my life to be the way it is. This is actually my second master's degree at ICMS. I graduated first in 2018, exactly 5 years ago. I had a very nice beginner career in marketing thanks to the faculty work placement. I also had the second job in the International Convention Center because, you know, living in Australia is quite expensive, and I'm sure my fellow international students will understand. Everything was going pretty well until March 2020 and the events of COVID. Remember first lockdowns, world panic, daily COVID cases count. And I remember the former government telling us international students to make our way home, as there is no funds to the work visa holders. I was made redundant at my first job, and the convention center cancelled all the events for the further notice. Well, here I am, ambitious but unemployed master graduate, former SRC president, the holder of innovation scholarship of ICMS, with no job and an expiring passport. You can imagine the struggle, financial and mental, that I had. I couldn't afford to be unemployed, and I was too stubborn to go home. Sure, we all have different COVID experiences, and one thing that COVID and ICMS taught me is the resilience. Adjust and adapt to any circumstances that are happening in this world, because the world is changing. Thanks to ICMS, I got some very good friends over the years, and I'm sure you too, through all of those classes and group projects. So these friendships brought me to Gold Coast, Queensland. Yes, I was one of those desperate people who sneaked across the border during the border closure at night, wishing for a fresh start. As they say in Latin, tabula rasa, which means an opportunity to begin again with no record, history, or preconceived ideas. And in my case, with no actual passport. I started fresh with a job at Palazzo Versace Hotel, where I was a pool boy, challenging my manager with my experience and ambition, progressing to the room service supervisor, then progressing to a full-time position at the Star Casino as a food and beverage supervisor, then to the front office duty manager at Marathon, moving on to the assistant hotel manager role at the Novotel Hotels in the Accor Group. In 2 years, I did a very quick career jump from serving pool drinks to managing a very busy hotel in Surfers Paradise, where I all welcome you. So my first advice to the new graduates: adjust and adapt to the circumstances. You never know how your life turns out, but don't forget to keep it positive and optimistic. Everything's gonna go well. Unfortunately, COVID was not the only big event that changed the trajectory of my life. In February 2020, my country got involved into a scary and ruthless war. And I'm not going to go political route here, just my human journey. The journey of my first degree, and especially ICMS, taught me to work together with the students from all over the world. And here I am, seeing the great divide happening in the world following the military draft in September 2020. All that brought me to another big twist in my life. I decided to extend my stay in Australia. I don't know where it's all going, but you know, Northern Hemisphere doesn't sound like a safe place at the moment. And my fellow international graduates, advice number 2, find a good immigration lawyer. Or find a bad one and learn everything yourself. You never know how your life could change, but it's always good to know your options. Australia is not an easy country to stay. Despite all the working experience, I needed to have a hotel manager degree to claim for my new work experience and qualify for sponsorship. And thanks to ICMS and Leonid Petrov, I managed to enroll into my second master's at ICMS. ICMS adapted and adjusted to this new world of digital and online studying, and I got an opportunity to work in Gold Coast and study in Sydney. It was an amazing case of time management and perseverance, and I want to thank all my professors. Thank you for your patience with me. Thank you so much. You know, it wasn't easy flying to classes every 2-3 weeks and listening to the lectures while driving to work. Oh boy, it was a journey. Midway through this whole experience, I realized that I'm reliving the life of my great inspiration in life, Russian scientist and writer Mikhail Lomonosov. He walked hundreds of kilometers from his small village all the way to Moscow to study science. And now, one of the biggest universities in Moscow is named the Lomonosov Moscow State University for all his achievements. Maybe one day there will be Borisov International College of Management, Sydney or Gold Coast. I'm open for options. Let's see how the journey brings us next. But jokes aside, I want to thank the board, the professors, and all the admin staff who helped me during this journey. This great international school managed to adapt to the new realities of the world as a result of COVID and made education available for the international students like me. Are the future, and I wish for us to be able to bring peace. We are the future, and it's fantastic that ICMS has taught us to work together in group projects, to appreciate that the teamwork is important and that we should be judged by the quality of our work and by our commitment. Today is a very special day for us all in this room and those who have joined us online. I congratulate everyone graduating today and wish you all the very best for your respective and unpredictable future. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexander, and thank you for reminding us that the individual journeys to get here are so unique and special, and what you've achieved today is no small feat. Thank you very much. It is my pleasure now to introduce the CEO and President, Rowan Courtney O'Connor, to thank our student speaker today. Thank you again. Graduates, both here and online, guess what? You have officially graduated. Congratulations. That's awesome. I think I can hear the clapping and smiles all around the world. Congratulations. You are now part of another very important group, our college community. We welcome you now with over 10,000 other graduates in our alumni network. That is a significant network for you to utilise, and we want you to wear your pin with pride. You will always be part of the ICMS family, and we would love to see you back here to share your success in the future, especially those online. We want you to come back and visit us. In fact, we do have a reunion next Friday, so if you want to come back for another party, got a week to RSVP. I would also love to thank the members of our official party, our graduates, our special guests, family and friends for attending today's ceremony, either physically or online. Please be upstanding for our official party to recess, and we do request that all our graduates and guests, once the official party has departed, to then take a seat. Thank you. Please be seated. I think one of the best parts of the ceremony is when you're walking back down the aisle and you're seeing all the smiling faces of the graduates and family. It's wonderful. So a big congratulations from myself to all the graduates. It has been my absolute pleasure emceeing your graduation, and we hope you've enjoyed the event. For those of you that are watching live stream, this concludes your ceremony, and we trust that you will enjoy celebrations in your own way.